This is how you troubleshoot a fuel pump on an E36. You take the hose right there. Under the hood, they all have 3 relays right here, and it's going to be covered with this little thing. This is your main fuse box, and that's the cover to it. So on some of them, the fuel pump relay is going to be here, and it's going to be 4-prong. Some of them are going to be 5-prong, but on the 5-prong, it's going to be your center one, and it's you got to connect the bottom center to the left center, and you just use a jumper. And when you use a jumper, it makes a noise, and if the fuel pump works, it actually, you'll hear it. Right. You would see a bunch of fuel shooting out of that nipple, and it would just, all that would have been covered in fuel right now. As you can see, we're dry. There's a little bit of fuel left over from when I pulled the hose off. That hose had a little bit of remaining fuel in it. But this fuel pump actually ran perfect this morning. This car ran. I changed my spark plugs. As a matter of fact, I made another short earlier showing you guys. I even revved it up a couple of times. And I go for my drive at, what, 6 p.m.? Like 4 hours later, dead in the water. So this is an S52 engine, M50 manifold, so ignore that. The fuel rail is right here, and there's supposed to be a cover here. I took it off. With this right here, if you unscrew this, this is your Schrader valve for the fuel rail. So before you check at the fuel pump, you want to check your fuel pressure here. And for that, you would just use that gauge right there. That's from Harbor Freight. I just had that laying around, so I was able to use it and verify that there was indeed no pressure at it. There was 0 PSI. Then I even manually used a little piece of metal that fits in there and pushed on the little nipple, just like you would to deflate a tire on the Schrader valve on a tire, and air comes out exactly the same way fuel would come out of here. Nothing came out. So again, you have your fuse and relay there, you have your Schrader valve on the fuel rail, and inside the vehicle you actually could test the fuel pump. So no need to take it to the shop. This is fairly easy to do yourself.